It is high noon on December 7, 2010, and the Tuesday edition of the Daily Journal is upon the streets. Mike Frey with Nicole Leonhardt. And Nicole, everybody likes animal stories, especially when they have a happy ending. And it sounds like we had a happy ending out of Grant Park. 2 horses wandered upon the Lovren property out there last week, and they couldn't find the owners, and at first the horses were not very receptive to them and tried to keep their distance. Well, here in the last few days, they've been able to lure the horses into a barn so they can stay warm. Now it sounds like a man from Wilmington is going to come by and pick up the horses and bring them to his stable. So a happy ending for the homeless horses.
That's fantastic. Those poor guys. It's so cold out there. I feel bad for them. It's good that they got them into the barn, and it sounds like they picked up kind of an interesting name.
Yes, in honor of the season, the horses have been named Joseph and Mary.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very fitting.
Nicole, today is the 69th anniversary of the Japanese bombing of Pearl Harbor and America's entry into World War II. Phil Angelo has a nice column about the Goodwin brothers, 6 local brothers who all served in the war during that period. Kind of got a Pearl Harbor theme to it. You know, people who can remember Pearl Harbor firsthand dwindle in number each day, and so we can't let that memory go away even though these people have now passed. It's just too important to the history of our country.
It's important to remember the veterans and what happened that made our country what it is today.
A free country. Speaking of free, it doesn't sound like we're going to be free of this cold snap for a while, but is there a little hope on the horizon, actually?
It sounds like towards the end of the week we'll be a little warmer, but that's not too much, just like 10 degrees. Dennis Yohnka has the forecast.
Hi, this is Dennis Yohnka, your columnist and indoor weatherman. Today we're only facing a high of 19 and a low of 5. It's going to be sunny though, if that means anything. Tomorrow we're going to get to 23 with a low of 9. And Thursday we're going to do no better than 31 with a high of 26. So, as a little cartoonist from Shabance sent me this, I think it's very accurate today. We're in for the worst spell of weather I've seen in a long time. And now I think we ought to send it back to the newsroom.
Nicole, we are back, and in the life section today, Carolyn Hacks has an advice column. Here's what's happening. A woman is on the verge of divorcing her husband, a 34-year-old man, because he plays video games too much and doesn't really pay attention to her. Do you like those video games, Nicole?
I am not big on the video games. I can barely even figure out how to use the controller. I have friends who really like them a lot. It's kind of fun to watch. They try and teach me, but I'm no good.
Actually, the video games have kind of had an opposite effect in our home. We got the Wii system, okay, so we'll get together as a family, if you will, and play Beatles Rock Band on there, Wii bowling. I got 290 in Wii bowling one time. That's my high score. Pretty good, huh?
That is pretty good.
Yeah, so it kind of, you know, when we don't do the Grand Theft Auto or none of that, okay, but we kind of play these games as a family, and it brings us together. So there are ways that video gaming, if you will, can be a family affair if you make it that way. So maybe this couple that's the marriage is on the rocks, they just need to play a little Wii bowling together, or a little Beatles Rock Band, and they'll be able to mend their fences that way.
I think so. Just a little bit of video games to bring them together.
Sure. Okay. That'll do it for the news of today. You can subscribe to the Daily Journal by calling 815-937-3322. You can also pick it up on the newsstands. And so until tomorrow,
stay informed and play some video games, but don't go overboard.
Horse with no name, exactly.
I thought of that when I read that.
Well, you know,